never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. You're here on Yankees The Ugly Truth with Ken to do game one of the live play-by-play of the Yankees facing off against the Red Sox in Fenway Park. I want to thank everybody for being here. I am running just a little bit late due to the dance recital stuff that I had to do with my grandchildren. So apologize for being just a bit tardy. How are we doing today? Everybody doing okay? I will start out by going over the lineup this evening. Like I says, I'm running just a tad bit behind. Doing, like I says, a little bit rushed, but you know, it is what it is. There are things that you have to do. And it looks like Peyton Tolley is heading out to the mound. So we're going to go over today's lineup. Leading off DHing is going to be Paul Goldschmidt. Ben Rice will be first base, hitting out of the 2-hole. Ahmed Rosario will be at third base, hitting out of the 3-hole. Cody Bellinger will be in center field, hitting out of the cleanup slot. Jason Dominguez will be in right field, hitting in the 5-hole. Anthony Volpe will be at shortstop, hitting in the 6-hole. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will be hitting in the 7-hole, playing second base. Jose Caballero will be in the left field out of the 8-hole. And in the 9-hole is going to be Austin Wells. And as you know, the Yankees starter tonight is going to be Cam Schlittler on the bump for the boys. Tonight's Red Sox lineup is going to have Yoshida leading off. The DH, Raffaello, will be in center field, hitting out of the 2-hole. Out of the 3-hole is going to be Waller Abreu playing right field. Wilson Contreras will be at first base, cleaning up. Duran Duran will be in left field, hitting out of the 5-hole. Former Yankee Caleb Durbin will be in the 6-hole, playing third base. Siegler will be at second base in the 7-hole. In the 8-hole is going to be Carlos Narvaez, former New York Yankee farmhand. And Mayer will be at shortstop, bringing up the rear. On the bump today is going to be Connolly Early, left-handed pitcher, young protege there in the Red Sox organization. And hopefully we'll be able to put it on him tonight. For those of you that are here, I'd like to thank you very much. Let's see. We have Paul G coming up to bat, leading off. And the first pitch is outside. Count is 1-0. Early sets and he fires. The next pitch is swung on and missed. Slider was 84 miles an hour. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldschmidt swings and misses at the changeup. Count is 1-2. Early sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Early sets, and he fires, and the fastball is up high and away. Count is even at 2-2 on Paul. Early sets, pitch is on the way, and Goldschmidt fouls that one straight back. We are heading to the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is now 3-2 on Goldschmidt. Well. Are we going to see a Boston Massacre this week? Early sets and fires, and that pitch is skied into left center field, and that one is going to be off the green monster. Goldschmidt is going for 2, and he is in there safe with a leadoff double. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. It's a sinker to Ben Rice. Rice is hitting .286 on the season, 22 home runs, 53 RBIs, and a .972 OPS. Early sets and fires, and the fastball is fouled off. That was in at 96 miles an hour. Early sets, and the pitch is low and fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Early checks all the rudder at second. He sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is looped into center field. Raffaello is rounding. He makes a fine catch just short of the ward check. Tagging is Warren Goldschmidt, but he is not going to advance. Todd Titchener is our home plate umpire tonight. He is in his 20th season. He is considered a hitter-friendly umpire. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario. First pitch is on the way, and that is a curveball down low. Count is 1-0. Like to give a shout out to some of the folks that are here. Margaret, Kaz, Sean Browning, Nancy, Corky, NY Yankees Unlimited, John the Beagle Dad. Appreciate y'all being here. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker catches the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is here, and Rosario grounds this past a diving third baseman. Goldschmidt is going to hold at third. So the Yankees are going to have runners at first and third with one out. Coming up to bat is Cody the Hitman Bellinger. Good situational hitting. Time to score some runs and get on the board, baby. Let's go, Yankees. You cannot imagine how much I dislike the Red Sox. Early sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Bellinger's hitting .271 on the season, 11 home runs, 49 RBIs. And early sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is fouled straight back. Count is 0-2. And early sets. Pitch is on the way, and Bellinger swigs and misses at a sweeper way off the plate. Come on, Cody. And that is the second out. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. And the pitch is on the way, and Dominguez grounds this one into center field. Goldschmidt is going to score. Rosario is going to stop at second. So that is an RBI single for Jason Dominguez. Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. And early sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball way up high and away for Volpe. Count is 1-0. Volpe's hitting .267 on the season. 1 home run, 13 RBIs, 734 OPS. Early checks on the runner at second. Sets and fires, and that pitch is a slider off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Volpe. Little bingo, bango, bongo, and let's get another run in. Early sets and fires, and that pitch is inside. Count is going to be 3-0. Early sets, and he fires, and the fastball is going to paint the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. Early sets and fires, and that pitch is hammered foul, and that hook's foul. He hit it into the upper deck. Count is 3-2. Early sets and fires, and Volpe swings through and misses. And he is record on down on strikes. The Yankees are going to leave 2 runners on base. Coming up to bat for the Red Sox in the bottom of the first is going to be Yoshida, Rafaela, and Abreu. So this is a good start for the New York Yankees. Glad to see it. It'll be key and very important for Cam to hold these guys off the board. All right. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 11 votes, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And as you know, for every live play-by-play, my goal is to get 30 likes. Hey, Lou, welcome to the stream. We are currently at 13, so 17 away from our goal. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We are at 775 subscribers. Our next milestone is 780, so we're 5 away from that. If you like live, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. Not my personal shorts, but short videos. And I host open panels where folks from the chat can come up and talk baseball. So if these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. I want to thank Mitch Koski from the Hardcore Sports Network. He is currently simulcasting our live play-by-play, so thanks, Mitch. And you can show them a little bit of love. Consider subscribing to them. They offer you a plethora of sports from basketball, football, to wrestling and baseball. I dropped a short earlier today. If you haven't, consider checking that out. Let me know what you think. And Schlittler sets. The first pitch is a 4-seamer right at the top of the strike zone. Hey, Kaz. Count is 0-1. Cam sets and fires, and that ball is grounded up the middle. Volpe gets it and fires to first base to retire Yoshida. First out. Coming up to bat is the speedster Centrella Rafaela. Always a hazard when on the bases. And the pitch is on the way, and the cutter is just off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Rafaela. And Schlittler sets, pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 2-0. Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled off down the right field line. Count is 2-1. For those of you that are here, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the first. Cam Schlittler is on the bump. There is 1 out with no runners on. Count is 2-1 on Centrella Rafaela, the number 2 hitter. And Schlittler sets, fires, and the cutter is swung on and missed. Count is 2-2. Hey, James, welcome to the stream. Schlittler sets and fires, and the cutter misses just off the plate. Count goes to 3-2. Schlittler sets and fires, and the pitch is down low. That is going to be ball 4. Raphael is going to strip off his gear and head to first base. Coming up to bat is Weiler Abreu. Abreu's hitting .276 on the season, 10 home runs. Schlittler sets and fires. The runner goes, and there is no throw. Raphael is still second base. That is 10th stolen base of the year. Hey, Sean. The pitch was called strike 1. So the count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way. The fastball is up high. Count is 1-1. Fastball rang in at 98 miles an hour. Next pitch is on the way, and that is grounded to Rosario. He sets and fires across the diamond for the second out. Raphael is going to stay at second. So the Red Sox have a runner at second with 2. Oh, gosh damn it. That is called catcher's interference. Definitely hits the gloves. That's catcher's interference. They're going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. So that's going to be an error on Wells. Second catcher's interference since he's been called back. Wilson Contreras is up to bat. First pitch is on the way. The 4-seamer is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-1. Contreras is hitting .280, 16 home runs. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Schlittler sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So that is the second out. So the Red Sox are going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Jarren Duran, hitting .199 on the season, 12 home runs, 37 RBIs. And Cam sets and makes a pickoff attempt that is thrown all the way into center field. Rafaela is going to stop at third. Abreu is going to move to second. So the Red Sox now have runners at second and third with 2 outs. So that is the second error of this inning. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the ball is chopped towards second. Jazz fields it and fires it to Rice at first. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox. Red Sox are going to strand 2. Coming up in the top of the second is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jose Caballero, and Austin Wells. I'm going to step away from the mic for just a second so that I can grab a drink, and I will be right back. Well, it wasn't a pretty inning, but it was one that was not allowing the Red Sox to get back on the board. So I'll live with it. All righty. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are currently at 15 votes. So thank you for those who have participated. As you know, for every live play-by-play, our goal is 30 likes. Currently, we're at 15, so we're 15 away. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 775 subscribers. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. If I play shorts and open panels where everyone can come up and talk baseball, well, this may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. And the first pitch is on the way, and this is a line drive into left field. So Jazz is going to be on with a leadoff single. Hey, Rob, welcome to the stream. Jose Caballero is coming up bat, hitting .255 on the season, 7 home runs, 27 RBIs, and a .710 OPS. Welcome to the stream, Daver. First pitch is on the way, and Caballero fouls this one straight back. Count is 0-1. And early sets. Pitches on the way. Caballero shows butt. He butts it too early. It is thrown to second, so that is going to be a fielder's choice. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Wells is hitting 161 on the season with 4 home runs. Early sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and misses for strike 3. That's going to be the second out. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 1 on the day with a double and a run scored. At early sets, makes a pickoff attempt at first base. Caballero just falls on the bag. First disengagement. First pitch is on the way, and that is going to be in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is outside. Ball 1. There's a snap throw to first. Caballero is back at first, safe. Count is 1-1 on Goldie. Early sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a changeup down low. Count is 2-1 on Goldie. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. Early sets. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie fouls this down the right field line. Caballero was on his way to second, but now he's turning around and heading back to first. Count is 2-2 on Goldie. Early sets and fires, and that pitch is down low. Runner goes, and Caballero is going to steal second base without a throw. That is Cabby's 18th stolen base of the year. So the count is now full on Goldschmidt. Early sets, he fires, and the sweeper is down low. It's going to be ball 4 to Paul G. He strips his gear off and heads to first. So the Yankees are going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is going to be Ben Rice. Rice is 0 for 1 on the evening with a flyout in his first at-bat. First pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. And early sets, checks on the runner at second. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-1. A little bit of bingo, bango, bongo, and we'll score another run, Ben. Situational hitting, brother. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a changeup down low. Count is now 2-1 on Rice. At early sets, pitch is on the way, and that fastball is down low. Count is now 3-1. Narvaez is going to challenge this one. And the call is confirmed that it was a ball, so the Boston loses their first ABS challenge of the night. Early sets and fires, and Rice swings and misses at the slider. Count is now full. Looked like he was trying to make this one a 4-0 game. So with 3-2, 2 outs, the runners will be free to take off. Any type of a base hit will score 1, maybe 2. Early sets, pitch is on the way, and this one is chop foul down the first base line. We're going to reset and do it again. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Sigler. Sigler is going to flip it to Contreras to record the third out of the inning. So the Yankees are going to leave 2 runners stranded. Missed a key opportunity to bring a run in. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. Coming up in the bottom of the second is going to be former Yankee Caleb Durbin. Sigler hitting in the 2-hole, and former Yankee Carlos Hayes coming up to bat. From today's scoreboard, the Rays beat the Royals 13-2. Pirates beat the Mariners 5-1. A's beat the Giants 9-6. In the top of the fifth, the Tigers and the Astros are locked up at zeros. Bottom of the third, the Nationals have a 5-0 lead on the Phillies. Top of the third, the Rangers have a 4-0 lead on the Blue Jays. Top of third, the Mets and the Cubs are locked up at zeros. Heading to the bottom of the second, the Yankees have a 1-0 lead on the Red Sox. And the last game of the day is the Diamondbacks and the Cardinals, and they are currently in a weather delay. That is your active scoreboard for this busy Thursday evening. For For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 18 votes at this time. And as you know, for every live play-by-play, our goal is 30 likes. At 40 goals. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. I dropped a short earlier today and one last night. So if you haven't, go over and check those out and let me know what you think. Was Sigler one of ours? I didn't realize that. And the first pitch is on the way. The cutter is up high. Count is 1-0. Durbin is hitting 218 on the season, 5 home runs, 30 RBIs, and a 636 OPS. Pitch is on the way. The cutter is foul straight back. Count is 1-1 on Durbin. Slitler sets and fires. That pitch is up high. Count is 2-1. Slitler sets, fires, and this ball is popped up, and it's going to drop between Wells and Slitler for a ridiculous infield hit, and it's not going to be a damn error. So the Red Sox have a runner at first with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Sigler. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. And this is sky to the left side. Foul. Count is 1-1. Slitler sets and fires. This ball is bounced to Jazz. Jazz flips it to Goldie. Durbin is going to move to second, so there is a runner at second with 1 out. Coming up to bat is Carlos Narvaez, hitting 200 on the season, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. First pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and the cutter is fouled off. Pitch is on the way, and Schlittler is going to hit Narvaez. Coming up to bat is Mayer. Red Sox have runners at first and second with one out. Mayer's hitting .224 on the season, 3 home runs, 22 RBIs, and a .605 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball up high. Count is 1-0. Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is bounced foul down the first base line. Count is 1-1. Schlittler sets, fires, that pitch is inside. Count is 2-1 on Mayer. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off of himself. He goes down to a knee. Count is 2-2. Schlittler sets. And he steps off the mound to chase the runner back to second. That is the first disengagement. And of course, the Red Sox faithful are booing. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. That is the second strikeout of the night for Cam. 2 down. Coming up to bat is Yoshida, 0 for 1 on the day. Yoshida grounded out in his first plate appearance. Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. That was a sinker that broke away. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced up the middle. Schlittler feels it and fires to first base to record the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox. No runs a hit, 2 men left on board. Coming up for bat for the Yankees is going to be Ahmed Rosario, Cody Bellinger, and Jason Dominguez. 3, 4, and 5. And let's see what the scoreboard has to say at this point. In the bottom of the 5th, the Astros and Tigers are still locked up at 0s. Top of the 4th, the National 3rd, the Rangers now lead the Blue Jays 6-0. Bottom of 3, the Mets and the Cubs are locked up at donuts. Heading to the top of the 3rd, Yankees have a 1-0 lead on the Red Sox, and the Diamondbacks and Cardinals are still in a weather delay. That is your active scoreboard at this time. So how are we feeling about the game? Doesn't seem like Cam is on point tonight with his fastball. Seems to be throwing a lot of stuff up high, but he's able to navigate the Red Sox lineup successfully so far. How are we feeling about the game there, guys and gals who are out there in the stream? And Rosario is going to lead off in the top of the third. Steps into the box. And early sets. He fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Early sets, pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Rosario fouls this down the right field line. Count is 1-2. So we've got Daver Prague. Nancy doesn't feel good about the run conversion rate. Corky's got the Statue of Liberty. Daver thinks we're going to sweep the Red Sox. Early sets and fires, and Rosario swings and misses at the fastball for strike three. So Rosario is down on strikes. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 on the night, struck out in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch to Bellinger is low away. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and Bellinger swings and misses at the slider down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be called ball 2. That looked like a good pitch. But no challenge. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be fouled off of Goldie's bat. Count is 2-2. Early sets and fires, and Bellinger fouls this one down the third base side. Count is going to remain 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped up the middle. Siegler's going to field it and fire to first. Couture handles it, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez. First pitch is on the way, and that is a slider inside. Count is 1-0. Dominguez is 1 for 1 on the day with a RBI. Pitch is on the way, and that is bounce to Sigler. Sigler fires to Contreras, and that is going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Early. And all right, I'm going to step to my fridge once again and grab a drink and some other accoutrements. I'll be right back. So I was at a full dance dress rehearsal for my grandkids for their upcoming recital on Sunday. So I did not get an opportunity to eat dinner this evening. So what did you guys do for dinner? Give me some thoughts for something that I may want to have myself. While we're sitting here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 18 votes, and our poll this evening is: how many strikeouts will Cam have tonight? 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, or 10 plus? And let's see. Grilled cheese for Daver. Pizza for Kaz, Whopper Jr. with onion rings for my mom. What did you eat? And Rob had chicken wings and a smoothie. All right, good selections. Chicken piccata. All right. A little bit more fancy. And Schlittler sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball off of for Rafaela. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is down low and away. Count is 2-0. That was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a cutter in there for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1 on Rafaela. Sittler sets and fires. The fastball is fouled off. Count is even at 2-2. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that's going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike three, and that's going to be Cam's third strikeout of the night. Beef teriyaki. All right, I could dig it. Coming up to bat is Weiler Abreu. Does not have a official at bat. He walked in his first plate appearance. First pitch to Abreu is fouled straight off. Count is 0-1. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is all the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Actually, Abreu didn't walk. He reached on a catcher's interference. And Cam sets. Pitch is on the way. And that is swung on and missed for strike 3. Is another 100-mile-an-hour fastball. So that is the second out of the inning and second strikeout of the inning. That takes Cam's K total to 4. Coming up to bat is Wilson Contreras. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced to Rice. Rice is going to flip it to Schlittler for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Red Sox. They go down in order. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is going to be Anthony Volpe, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Jose Caballero. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. How many strikeouts will Cam get this evening? He is currently at 4. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 25, so we're 5 away from hitting our goal for the night. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We do live play-by-plays. I drop a fair amount of shorts, not conventional stuff. And I host open panels where everyone in the chat is invited to come up and talk a little bit of baseball. So if these things appeal to you, Yankees Ugly Truth may be the place for you. You are right, Rob. That is how you do it. Well. I saw somebody had a prediction of a Yankee sweep for the series. That'd be a 4-game killing, which would equate to the Boston Massacre. So hence, I got no beef with that. I'd love to see it. As you know, we took 2 out of 3 from the Tigers on the first leg of this road trip. We have 4 here in Boston. Now, a question that I have for you. It appears that the Mets may be doing a teardown of their team. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 1. All right, I'll ask that question in the next half. Volpe is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be down low. Count is 1-1. And early sets. Fires, and the four-seamer paints the inside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2 on Volpe. And early sets. Fastball is just outside. Count is going to go to 2-2 on the Volpster. And the pitch is on the way, and Volpe swings at the curveball in the dirt for strike three. That is going to be the first out of the inning. And Volpe's second strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch from early is a slider off the plate. Count is 1-0. Jazz is 1 for 1 on the day. He singled in his first plate appearance. Early sets and fires, and Jazz swings and misses at the slider. Count is 1-1. Early sets, pitch is on the way, and Jazz swings and misses at the fastball. Count is now 1-2 on Jazz. Early sets and fires at this ball is an elevator shaft home run on the infield. Sigler is tracking it. It is going to make the play on the outfield grass for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded into a fielder's choice and stole a base. And early sets, pitch is on the way, and that is going to be a curveball right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball stays outside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses at the fastball. Count is 1-2. Early sets and fires, and this ball is hammered down the right field line, and that is going, and gone. That is a solo shot home run by Caballero. His 8th home run of the season. That traveled 400 feet, went at 103.2 miles an hour, and he took it over the damn green monster. Yankees lead 2-0. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. And the first pitch is on the way to Wells, and he swings and misses. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and misses at that one. Count is 0-2. Wells takes timeout. Early sets and fires. The four-seamer is up high. Count is 1-2 on Wells. Early sets and fires, and Wells swings and misses at the sweeper for the strikeout, and that is Wells' second strikeout of the night. That's going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the Yankees tack on another run on a solo shot home run by Jose Caballero. So the Yankees now lead 2-0. And in our scoreboard this evening, Astros lead the Tigers 1-0 in the top of the seventh. In the bottom of the fifth, the Nationals lead the Phillies 5-0. Top of five, the Rangers lead the Blue Jays 6-0. In the top of the fifth, the Mets and the Cubs are locked up at zeros. And as you know, heading to the bottom of four, Yankees have a 2-0 lead on the Red Sox. Diamondbacks and Cardinals are still in a rain delay, and that is our active scoreboard for today. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you hopping in. You know, the beautiful thing, John, is the internet works no matter where you're at, and your cell phone is an ideal place to listen to a little bit of play-by-play. And we missed you, so thanks for hopping in. The question that I asked with the trade of Peterson from the Mets, that may be the beginning of a teardown for the team. It is no secret that Juan Soto and Francisco Lindor do not get along. How would you feel about the Yankees possibly making a trade for Lindor? If so, who would you be willing to trade? And Jaron Duran is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-0-1. Duran grounded out in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and it is up high. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into right field, and that's going to drop on a hop to Dominguez. So that is a base hit for Duran. That is the first real hit that the Red Sox have. And make no mistake that Durbin is up to bat, 1-for-1 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and he tries a push bunt, but it is fouled off. Well, what would you do if you could trade Lindor for Jazz? And the pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-2. All right, understood, John. I didn't realize that. Next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count is going to remain 0-2. Hell, we could trade Jazz to the Mets, and I'd throw in Volpe. And the pitch is on the way, and Durbin swings and a miss. And that is going to be a strikeout number 5 for Cam. That was a 95-mile-an-hour cutter. And there's a pickoff attempt at first base. Duran is back in, head first safe. First pitch to Sigler is a cutter outside. Count is 1-0. For those of you just hopping into the stream, we are in the bottom of the second. There is one out with a runner at first. Count is 1-0 on Sigler coming up to bat. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Nice cutter by Cam. Lindor has 2 years left on his contract. Next pitch is on the way, and it is popped up. And that is going to fall in and bounce into the seats. So that is going to be a ground reel double. So it looks like the Red Sox are going to have runners at second and third with one out. Coming up to bat is Carlos Narvaez. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-1. The infield is playing at normal depth, so the Yankees are willing to give up a run here and a ground ball out. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is just a bit high. Count is 1-1. Schlittler sets and fires, and the fastball paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Schlittler sets, checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to be the second strikeout of the inning. That is Schlittler's 6th strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Marcelo Mayer. And Slittler sets. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is fouled up. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Rob, are there club options on his contract? And Schlittler sets, fires, and the sinker is inside. Count is evened at deuce. For those of you hopping in the stream, the Yankees have a 2-0 lead on the Red Sox. We are in the bottom of the fourth. There are runners at second and third with 2 outs and a 2-2 count on Marcelo Mayer. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that's going to be Schlittler's 7th strikeout of the night. So the Red Sox are going to strand 2 as we head to the top of the 5th. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is going to be Paul Goldschmidt, Ben Rice, and Ahmed Rosario. 1, 2, 3, and that's what we're going to see. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are at 19 votes. And the poll is, how many strikeouts will Cam have this evening? We are currently at 27 likes. Our goal for every live play-by-play is 30, so we are 3 off of our goal. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And for those of you that are not members of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, if you like live play-by-plays, we call them almost every day. If you like short videos, I drop them almost every day. And I host open panels so that everyone can come up and talk a little bit of baseball. So if these things appeal to you, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. And from our scoreboard, in the top of the 8th, Astros lead the Tigers 1-0. Top of the 6th, the Nationals lead the Phillies 5-2. Bottom of the 5th, the Rangers lead the Blue Jays 6-0. Bottom of the 5th, the Cubs and the Mets are locked up at 0s. Heading to the top of the 5th, the Yankees have a 1-0 or 2-0 lead on the Red Sox. And the Diamondbacks and the Cardinals are in a weather delay. The first pitch to Goldie is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is called strike two. Count is 0-2 on Goldie. Early sets and fires. The fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-2 on Goldschmidt. Early sets and fires, and the sweeper is fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. Early sets, and the pitch is on the way, and that is called strike three. Goldie is down looking. That is Early's 7th strikeout of the night. Hey, Jacob, welcome to the screen. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice, 0 for 2 on the night. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced down the first base line. Contreras is going to field it and take it himself. I do know that, Jacob. All fans are welcome. Coming up to bat is Abed Rosario, 1 for 2 on the day, a single and a strikeout. And the first pitch from Early is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-0. And the 1-0 count is lined to the third baseman. Durbin knocks it down. He gets back up and fires to Contreras. And he's going to get Rosario by a step for the final out. Talk about a hot shot. Knocked Durbin on his can. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 5th is going to be Yoshida, Rafaela, and Abreu. So how are we feeling about the game at this point, guys and gals out there in the internet land? Cam seems to be locked in now and is dealing. He had hamate bone surgery, Sean, and I think that he should be out for at least 4 weeks. So any other topics out there that you guys want to talk about? If the Yankees make a catching change, who do you guys think may be a target in that realm? My ideal thought for this series is to go through 4 games and never have to see Chapman. First pitch is on the way, and that is a four-seamer in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-1. Schlittler sets and fires. That fastball is way up high. Count is now 2-1 on Yoshida. Yoshida is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of groundouts. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is now 3-1. Schlittler sets, fires, and the cutter is going to paint the top of the strike zone for call. Strike two. Count is 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball up high. So Yoshida is going to take a leadoff walk. Coming up to bat is Rafaela. 0 for 1 on the day with a base on balls and a stolen base. Schlittler sets and fires. The fastball is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Schlittler sets, fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded up the middle into center field. Yoshida is going to stop at second, so the Red Sox have runners at first and second with nobody out. I tell you what, Schlittler frickin' takes more bullets up the middle. Looks like they got a mini mound visit going on. Weiler Abreu coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout and a catcher's interference. And Schlittler sets. Checks on the runner second. Pitch is on the way. And this is a pop-up. Rosario leaps and misses the ball as it heads into the stands. Count is 0-1. It ricocheted off the top of his glove. Pitch is on the way, and That is foul back. Count is now 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled away. Count's going to remain 0-2 as we head to the fifth pitch of the at-bat. Schlittler has 77 pitches under his belt. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off the umpire. That was a direct shot right to the freaking mask. A little bit of brain trauma there on that freaking foul. They're giving Titchener a little bit of time. Cam sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is called strike three. That was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball that paint the inside corner. One down. Coming up to bat is Wilson Contreras, 0-2 on the night. Has a ground out and a strikeout under his belt. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball misses outside. 99-mile-an-hour humdinger. Count is 1-0. And Schlittler sets. Pitch is on the way, and the 100-mile-an-hour sinker is down low. Count is 2-0. Schlittler sets and fires, and this is hit shortly through the legs of Rosario. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Caballero feels it, and Contreras is going to end up advancing on the throw. So the Red Sox are on the board 2-1 Yankees. That should have been an inning-ending double play, but oh my God, right between his legs. And it looks like Matt Blake is coming out. And I will tell you what, if Ryan McMahon is at third base, this is a done inning. Now they're talking it's 113 miles an hour. It went between his legs. Now they're showing the stat that Rosario is negative 4 outs above replacement. Coming up to bat is Jarren Duran. First pitch is on the way, and this is a shy ball too shallow right. Caballero is tracking it. It is coming in. The throw is at home, and Raffaello tags and is going to make it in. The throw is offline. So it is 2-2. So the Red Sox are going to have a runner at second with 2 outs. Caleb Durbin coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is now 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker's off the plate. Count is now 3-1. Schlittler is at 87 pitches. And they did charge Rosario with an error, so that is the third error of the game for the Yankees. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is now 3-2 on Durbin. Next pitch is on the way, and this is smoked to left field, and that is out of here over the green monster, and that is a 2-run homer for Caleb Durbin. Red Sox now take a lead 4-2. Coming up to bat is Sigler, 1-for-2 on the night with a double. First pitch is on the way, and it is call, strike 1. I believe that all of these runs are unearned. And Schlittler sets and fires. The pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Slittler sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. But the Red Sox are going to put a 4 spot in the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox now have a 4-2 lead on the Yankees. Coming up to bat is going to be Cody Bellinger, Jason Dominguez, and Anthony Volpe. Well. That one really blew. And in our active scoreboard, in the top of the 9th, the Astros lead the Tigers 2-0. Bottom of the 7th, the Nationals have a 5-3 lead on the Phillies. Top of 7th, Rangers lead the Blue Jays 6-3. Top of the 6th, Cubs lead the Mets 3-0. Top of 6, Red Sox lead the Yankees 4-2. And they're not listing the Diamondbacks game anymore, so that one may have been postponed. Well. Not exactly what we wanted to see. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the top of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer paints the outside corner. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Hey, Susan, welcome to the stream. Paul Blackbird is now thrown to the ped. Pitch is on the way, and Bellinger fouls it off. Count is 1-2. Early is at 85 pitches. Looks like Greg Weissert is warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. Well, it has been tonight, Susan. Early sets and fires. That pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-2. Early sets and fires, and that pitch paints the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike 3. Bellinger is down looking. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 1 for 2 on the night. Single and an RBI. Early sets and fires, and that ball is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And early sets, he fires and the fastball is fouled off. Count is 0-2 on Dominguez. Early sets, and he fires. The pitch is fouled straight back. Count is going to remain 0-2. Early sets and fires, and this one is bounced foul down the third base line. Count still remains 0-2 as we head to the fifth pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and Dominguez swings and misses on the changeup for strike 3. Second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 1. Volpe is 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. Early sets and fires. The changeup is down low, but Volpe swings over the top of it. Count is 0-2. And early sets, pitches on the way, and Volpe fouls this one off. Count remains 0-2. Early sets, fires, and that pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to left field. Durant is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the third out. So the Yankees are going to go down in order in the 6th. Coming up to bat for the Red Sox is going to be Narvaez, Mayer, and Yoshida, 8-9-1. Susan, I couldn't begin to tell you why the Yankees are playing Volpe at shortstop. That is a modern mystery. For those of you that are here in our stream, if you haven't, actually, you don't need to, because I think Cam is coming out this inning. But we will see. If you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 22. Well, John, you are not shitting about the defense being bad tonight. Cam has given up 4 runs tonight, and I do not believe one of them is earned. Yep, 4 runs, 0 earned. Narvaez is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop a like. We are at 29 likes, one short of our goal of 30. And it does look like Paul Blackburn is coming in to take over. Blackburn sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 1. And Blackburn sets, fires, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Blackburn sets and fires. The curveball is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 2-2. Next pitch is on the way. The cutter is down low. Count is 3-2. Blackburn sets, fires, and this ball is lined into center field. Bellinger fills it on a 1-hop. So Narvaez has a leadoff single. Blackburn sets, pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Jazz. Jazz flips to Volpe. Volpe relays to first, not in time. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. Meyer is going to be at first. Now they're making excuses on why that double play was not completed. It would be a weak-armed shortstop. That's why. Yoshida is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the changeup is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Blackburn sets, and he fires. The cutter is up high. Count is 1-1. Blackburn sets and fires. That pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Blackburn sets and he fires. The pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Yoshida is 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of groundouts and a base on balls, run scored. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low and in the dirt. Count is now 2-2. I don't agree with you, Jonathan. I don't think there's an issue with defense. I think there's a huge issue on pitches on the way, and that is swung on and missed for strike 3. That's 2 away and Blackburn's first strikeout of the night. I think the problem is that the Yankees continue to play players out of position. Rafaela is up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike 1. And there is a pickoff attempt at first base. And once again, the Red Sox faithful are booing. Well, Kaz, we have the exact amount of people that usually show up. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is outside. Count is 1-1. Blackburn sets, pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounced to Volpe. Volpe flips it to Jazz at second, and that's going to do it for the Red Sox. Okay, well, they may be chatting more, but the players, the people that we have in the stream are the same as normal. And I'll even go one further for you. Right now, we have a grand total of 279 views, which is extremely low for me. I'm usually between 500 to 700 halfway through, and I don't have 3. So views are not high. Sean, are you working tonight or are you at home? Hey, Texas, what is going on with you this evening? Dave, that is a fantastic question that I have consistently asked. I mean, honestly, I don't have an answer for you. And it looks like Greg Weissert is coming in to replace Connolly Early, another ex-Yankee. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And the first pitch from Weissert is a sinker up high. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. Jazz is 1 for 2 on the day. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up high. Count is 2-0 on Jazz. Next pitch is on the way, and that pitch is off the plate. Count is 3-0 on Jazz. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1. Congratulations, David. That's a great feeling. Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is way off the plate, and it is going to go to the backstop for ball 4. So Jazz is going to start the 7th inning off with a base on balls. Caballero is 1 for 2 on the day with a home run into the green monster. And Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 1-0. Weissert sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is sky to center field. Rafaela backs up, and he makes the play in deep center field. 1 out. Chisholm is going to head back to first. Wells is 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. Weissert sets and fires. The first pitch is a fastball that paints the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is a line drive single to right field. So moving to second is going to be Jazz Chisholm. So the Yankees have runners at first and second with 1 out. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a base on balls. Pitch is all the way, and Goldie fouls this one straight back. Count is 0-1 on Goldie. Weissert sets, checks on the runner at second, pitch is on the way, and Goldie swings and misses at the sweeper. Count is 0-2. Well, Susan, that broken clock is right twice a day. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is up high. Count is 1-2 on Paul. Weiser checks on the runner at second, sets and fires, and that pitch is a sinker off the plate. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your freaking goose? Weiser sets and fires, and Goldie fouls this one off. Count is going to remain 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is fouled down the third base line. Count is going to remain 2-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. And Weiser sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the eighth pitch of the at-bat. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldie fouls this down the first base side. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the ninth pitch of the at-bat. Looks like Goldie broke his lumber, so he's going to get another piece of another bat. Weiser sets and fires, and Goldie hammers this one foul down the third base line. Weiser sets and fires. That pitch is inside. And Jazz is going to steal third base. Caught the Red Sox stick. And the catcher is challenging the ball call. And the Red Sox are going to lose their challenge. So Narvaez is 0-2 tonight. And the count is going to go 3-2. That was Chisholm's 24th stolen base of the year. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie fouls it straight back. Count remains 3-2 as we head to the 12th pitch of the at-bat. Goldie is wearing Weisert's butt out. Weissert sets, pitches out of the way, and this is chopped in the infield. Slow roller, and Jazz is going to score. Durbin fills it and fires to first. So that is going to be an RBI for Goldschmidt. Walls is going to move to second. So coming up to bat is Ben Rice. Jazz has still allowed us to score a run, so the score is now 4-3. Looks like the Red Sox are going to the bullpen. So,
hit the road, Jack. Don't
you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. And one more time.
Hit the road, Jack.
Don't you come back no more. And it looks like Danny Colomé is coming in. I think you could get a mid-range prospect for Volpe, Jonathan. Certainly not anybody serious that would help this roster at this point. I believe they have been testing that market. My bet is they just don't have any bites. Colomé sets and fires. The first pitch is going to be called strike one. Rice is challenging the pitch. And the call is going to be overturned. That is ball one. New York maintains its 2 challenges. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Colomé sets, he fires, and that ball is grounded back to the pitcher. He sets and fires to Contreras to get Rice, and that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the Yankees add a run to close our gap to 4-3. Coming up in the bottom of the 7th is going to be Weiler Abreu, Wilson Contreras, and Jarren Duran. And in our active scoreboard, actually, I'll go over the complete scoreboard. Rays beat the Royals 13-2. Athletics beat the Giants 9-6. Astros beat the Tigers 2-1. In the top of the ninth, the Rangers lead the Blue Jays 6-3. In the top of the seventh, the Cubs have a 3-2 lead on the Mets. And as you know, in the bottom of the seventh, the Red Sox have a 4-3 lead on the Yankees. And that is our active scoreboard. Yes, Tampa Bay did win big. And it looks like Tim Hill is coming back in. And the first pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a high fly ball to left center. Caballero is tracking, and he makes the play over his shoulder for the first out. First pitch is on the way, and Contreras takes the pitch for strike one. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is a high fly ball to right field. Dominguez is tracking it, and he is drifting back and forth and finally makes the play for out number 2. Coming up to bat is Jarren Duran, 1 for 2 on the night with an RBI. First pitch is a sinker inside. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is skied to center field. Bellinger is drifting, and he makes the play in left center field for the third out. So that is going to be 3 fly balls and 3 outs for Hill. Coming up to bat for the Yankees in the top of the 8th is going to be Ahmed Rosario, Cody Bellinger, and Jason Dominguez. And for those of you that are here, I have dropped a second active poll. So if you haven't dropped your vote, please do so at this time. We currently have 7 votes, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. If you have not, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are currently at 31 likes. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing if you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open poll or open panels where you can come up and talk baseball. Well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Who is a rental, Beagle Dad? Yep, Slitler gave up 4 runs, all of them unearned, courtesy of Ahmed Rosario, his ground ball between his legs. And the first pitch to Rosario is fouled off. Garrett Whitlock, another former Yankee, is the pitcher. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a slider that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Rosario. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Rosario swings at a slider completely out of the strike zone for strike 3. Indeed, Dave. His ERA dropped to 1.61. Bellinger is 0 for 3 on the day with a pair of strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch is fouled off. Next pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger fouls this one straight back. Count is now 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to right field. Siegler is called off by Abreu, and he makes the play for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 1 for 3. Pitch is on the way, and Dominguez skies this one down to third base. Foul. And Durbin is going to make the play for the third out. So the Yankees go out with a whimper. And for God's sakes, we will end up seeing Chapman in the ninth. Coming up for the Red Sox in the bottom of the eighth is going to be Durbin, Sigler, ex-Yankees. And let's see. So coming up in the top of the ninth for the Yankees is going to be Volpe, Chisholm, Caballero, and Wells. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 11 votes. And if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. I call play-by-plays almost every day. I drop shorts almost daily, and I host open panels where everyone can come up and talk a little bit of baseball. Durbin is 2 for 3 on the night. 2-run homer that put the Red Sox in the lead. Yuri De Los Santos is coming in to pitch. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Dos Santos sets and fires, and that sinker misses off the plate. Count is 2-1. De Los Santos sets and fires. The pitch is up and in. Count is 3-1. And the next pitch is out of the way, and the slider is down low, so that is going to be ball 4 to Durbin as he heads to first base. Sigler is coming up to bat, 1 for 3 on the day with a double, flyout, and a strikeout. And there's a pickoff attempt at first. Durbin dives back safely. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is out of the way, and that is grounded through the infield. Sigler is going to have a single, and the Red Sox are going to have runners at first, second with nobody out in the bottom of the eighth. Coming up to bat is Narvaez. And Matt Blake is coming out to the mound for a mound visit. And it looks like Andrew Master Antonio is going to pinch run for Sigler. Anticipated bunt by Narvaez. Pitch is on the way, and this is bunted down the third base line. And De Los Santos mishandles the ball. So everybody's going to be safe. Bases are going to be juiced full of Red Sox with. And that is going to be a sacrifice and an E1. So that is the fourth error of the night. Mayer is coming up to bat 0 for 3 on the night with 2 strikeouts, and the pitch is thrown all the way to the backstop, but the runners stay put. That ball actually was thrown behind Myers. Pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is now 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a towering elevator shaft home run in the infield. Volpe is tracking it, and it is an infield fly rule called. So that is the first out. Coming up to bat is Yoshida. 0 for 3 on the night. Strikeout, 2 groundouts, and a base on balls, run scored. And it looks like they are going to pull De Los Santos. Looks like Yarbrough is coming in to pitch. And I will be right back. Oh, and this one's for you, Yuri. your shit call
Hit the
tonight.
road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
La 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 la. And it looks like Nate Eden is going to pinch hit for Yoshida. Eden is hitting .250 on the season, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, 963 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and Eaton swings and misses on the changeup. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-1. Yarbrough's going to step off the mound. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Almost clipped Eaton. Count is 2-1. Boston is challenging the no hit by pitch. It got the jersey, so he's going to end up being put on base, and a run is coming in. And the call is overturned. Runner was hit by pitch. And a run is going to come in. Coming up to bat is Ralphiella. Yarbrough sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Yarborough sets, pitches on the way, and this is grounded to Volpe. He steps on second and fires to first. The throw is offline, and another run is going to score. So the Red Sox are now going to have a 6-3 lead. Brady is up to bat. The first pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0. Red Sox have runners at first and third with 2 outs. The pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. Yarborough sets. Pitch is on the way. The sweeper is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Yarborough sets and fires. That pitch is a elevator shaft home run on the infield. Jazz is tracking it, and he makes the play for the third out, but not before the Red Sox add 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees are now down 6-3. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe, Jazz Chisholm Jr., and Jose Caballero. Who is Timmy? And in our active scoreboard today, Rays beat the Royals 13-2. Pirates beat the Mariners 5-1. Athletics beat the Giants 9-6. Astros beat the Tigers 2-1. Phillies defeat the Nationals 10-5. Rangers beat the Blue Jays 6-5. In the top of the 9th, the Cubs and the Mets are tied at 3. And as you know, heading to the top of the 9th in this game, the Red Sox lead the Yankees 6-3. And Aroldis Chapman is coming into the game. This will be the last time that you have the opportunity to vote in our active poll. So if you haven't, please drop your vote. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We are at 33 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. I call play-by-plays almost every day, drop shorts almost daily, and I host open panels where fans can come up and talk baseball. And it looks like Monasterio is going to remain in the game at second. And the first pitch to Volpe is a four-seamer up high. Count is 1-0. And that was only a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Next pitch is on the way, and Volpe fouls the pitch off. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is off the plate. Count is 2-1 to Volpe. Okay, Roger. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is down low. Count is 3-1 on Volpe. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is now full on Volpe, 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball down low for ball 4. So Volpe is going to take a walk, a leadoff walk. And now the coaches are yelling at the first base umpire. They could stick it. And the pitching coach just got tossed. So Bailey is out of here. Jazz Chisholm is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and that is a ball in the dirt. Count is 1-0 on Jazz. Chapman sets and fires, and that pitch is down and away. Does not scoot away from Narvaez far enough. Yes, he should have. Welcome to the stream, Kevin. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is inside to Jazz. Count is now 3-0. Chapman sets and fires, and Jazz bounces this one to Monasterio. He fires to second, and he gets Volpe. Jazz is safe at first. And the first pitch to Caballero is a fastball inside for ball 1. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Looks like Max Schumann is on deck to pinch hit for Wells. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced over the third baseman's head. It's going to go into left field, so that is a base hit. Yankees have runners at first and second with one man out. That was a Baltimore chop. All right. Change into the Yankee rally cap. And Chapman sets, fires, and the first pitch is a four-seamer down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 2. Count is 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and Schumann fouls this one down the third base line. Count is 2-1. Chapman sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled straight back. Count is evened at 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied to right field. Abreu catches it and fires the ball in. The runners are going to stay put. So Chapman against Goldschmidt with 2 outs in the 9th. Can Paul G put it on the Red Sox? First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call, strike 1. Painted the top of the strike zone. That was a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie fouls that one straight back. Count is 0-2. Chapman sets, and he fires, and Goldie bounces this over the head of Chapman. Monasterio bobbles the ball, and the bases are going to be juiced full of Yankees. So it looks like Goldschmidt is taken out. Spencer Jones is pinch running at first base. Ben Rice is coming up to bat. Bases are juiced, fully Yankees. There are 2 outs. Chapman sets and fires in the slider, paints the outside corner for call, straight 1. Chapman sets, pitches all the way, and Rice chops this one down the first base line. Chapman sets and fires, turns, and gets Rice by a step. And the ball game is over. So the Red Sox are going to beat the Yankees 6-3. And the numbers for tonight. Red Sox are going to have 6 runs on 7 hits. Yankees had 3 runs on 8 hits, 4 errors. The Red Sox scored 6 runs tonight. All 6 of those runs are unearned. I will be back tomorrow night to call game 2 of this series at 7:05. So if you have the opportunity, stop by. We can talk a little bit of baseball. And I'm going to end in my traditional fashion with Let's Go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great night.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.